Hey guys, Mr. Freen here. It's going to talk about some of the assignments that you guys are expected to do for English for this week. So I know there's a lot going on. It's kind of confusing, so I'm going to try to. That's why I'm making this video to hopefully make this um, clear for you guys. So here it is, March 16th through 20. This is assignment number 1 from Monday, right? You're going to read 20 minutes of a book of your choice and complete an entry for a digital reading log. So it's just like our regular reading log. Only thing is now we're doing it on the computer. And again, you're not going to submit, this is important, you're not going to submit this until all 4 of your responses are complete. So we're just asking you to do 1 for each day, not 4, right? Just 1 actual entry, like 1 3 to 4 sentence entry. That's all you have to do for that 1 day. So what you're going to do is once you're in here, let's go to Google Classroom. So I'm going to do now. I'm going to Google Classroom. This is where we got a digital learning. So I'm going to go down to where it says, 1 second. Sorry. So I'm going to find the one that says digital reading log. And you guys see that even myself, I had to go up and down, right? Until I got there. So I found the one that says digital reading log number 1. And I know there's a lot of posts here, guys. So you're just going to have to kind of figure out which one it is, like I just did. So digital reading log number 1, I'm going to click here. That's my example. So you're going to click on the actual reading log. Once you do, it's going to look like this. So it says 80 to 100 minutes. This is kind of how we have it. And in here, you're going to put your response. So you're going to put the title of your book and then just do your response using our reading log prompts like we always have. Like the character that interests me the most is blank. Or you're going to, that's basically what you're going to do for this. You're going to use those sentence stems that we have, like you've always have. So I'm only going to do 1 for Monday. So I'm just going to do 1. For Tuesday, I'm going to go on number 2 and do the second one. If you want to do all 4 on one day, that's perfectly fine. But by the end of the week, you want you to do all 4 of them, okay? You go at your pace and do this when you guys are able to. So that's assignment number 1. So if I'm going back to my list here, that's what this is, right? Digital reading log number 1. So now I'm going to complete the journal for today. So I'm going to go to my classroom. Let me go back to the class. It's going to look like this. I'm going to look for journal number 1. So if I scroll up, digital journal number 1 is right here. So I'm going to click here. And I'm just going to write a response to the first journal. So let's read the instructions. It says, complete this journal this week and submit it when all 5 journals are finished. It is due by Friday at 4 p.m. Answer all questions in complete sentences. Please use spell check and proofread your work before you submit it. The boxes will expand as you type into them. And this is important, guys. Use spell check. So if you guys are confused on how to do that, let me show you. So all you have to do is go up here where it says tools and click spelling and grammar. And then it'll actually give me a spell check, right? You can actually, I think there you go. This little A with the check mark, we can do that too. Just go here and click the spell check, and it's gonna do spelling and grammar for me. This one says document looks good, so I'm good to go. And don't just click OK on all of them because sometimes it gives you the wrong word. Like it'll change a name to something it's not supposed to be. So make sure you do that. So you're gonna look, our prompt for Monday was open. That means you can write about anything you want to. Your prompt for Tuesday, which is today, is how are you feeling about not having your normal routine? See the chart on the next page. And then you can, this is the chart to talk about your feelings here, if you scroll down. So just talk about your feelings and how you feel about it. That's what you got to do for Wednesday. Okay? And again, you got to answer all these questions in complete sentences when you're doing it. So that is our second assignment, right? So if I go back to my... Let me see. I'm sorry, I'm clicking through too many things. All right, so now I'm going to read the informational article called The World's Fastest Eaters. If you were in class on Friday, I gave you this packet. It'll also post it online. So if you were absent on Friday, there's copies of the packet in the front office, and they can be picked up Tuesday from 8 to 10 only. So yeah, that's how you would have got a copy if it might be too late now. I'm sure we can figure something out if you need an actual copy. Otherwise, we can actually try to make it digital for you. Number 4. Oh, I'm sorry. So you're going to read this article, right? And it is on there. We're talking about the world's fastest eaters. So I can go back to my classroom. Let's look for the world's fastest eater. This says text and quiz right here. So I'm going to click here. And if I want to read it, I'm going to go right here. And I'm going to read the article. I might add an audio of this so that people that struggle with the reading, or if you guys need help, I will help you guys with that. Okay, so that's where you find the article, where it says the world's fastest eater, text, and quiz. So you're going to do that. We're going to read the article, and then you're going to take that quiz, right? It's also right here. Next one for number 5, do the finding the text evidence work just like we do in class. Again, if you're in class, this article should be home with you. And this is what we just color code those things, right? Whichever. Let me see if I can find the actual thing, and it is available online again. Oh, sorry guys, I keep clicking on old things. So if I go here, you can see the work. I'm sorry, let me see here. Here, the complete packet work. So I'm going to click world's fastest eater, complete packet work. And this is the packet. And that is talking about this part. For number 1, find the sentence that tells how food eating contests begin. Highlight it in blue. So that's the instructions there. And so over here on these is what you're going to highlight in certain colors. And do that. If you guys don't have this, what Ms. Cassayre said you could do is type it into a Google Doc and then just highlight each, like you can have to actually type this out. Maybe I'll do that for you guys if a lot of you guys are asking for it. And then you can actually just highlight the text, whatever color it needs to be. All right, so this is something we've done in class a few times already, so you guys should be familiar with it. So that's the next thing, right? Number 6 is just to study your vocab, because there's going to be a quiz tomorrow for Wednesday. So on Tuesday, it's a lot of the same. You're gonna do your digital log like I showed you guys. You're gonna do a journal. You're gonna reread that article, and this time on the packet, you're gonna go and you're gonna do pages analyzing details A and B. So you're gonna go to the packet. It's probably gonna be the next things right here. Analyzing data A and B. So this is what we were gonna do, guys. If you guys have questions, please go to Zoom during our office hours. I know my office hours are located on some of the math stuff, but it's 10 to 12 Monday through Friday is when I'm going to try to be doing it. If you guys have questions for me, Ms. Cassayre will also be available. Or you can always email us, guys, or go to Remind. So hopefully this clarifies some of that stuff for you guys. If it doesn't, ask. Please leave a comment, ask. That's why we unlocked all that stuff, so you guys can leave comments. All right, guys, have a great day.